He probably should have won. He absolutely wiped the floor. That was the first time I met him, though.
Yeah.
And then after that...
Well, you didn't meet him until the show.
No, I was willing to go to Romania on my own, and I, on a whim, just before booking it, said to Maddie, I'm going to put it in my group chat and see if any of my clients want to come.
Yeah.
And Rhys just out of nowhere went, I'll go. And I think, you know what, I've met you once, and you're going to pay 300 quid. Like, fair enough, I've got time for that. Like...
It just shows his dedication to you.
Do you know what? I'll put time in. If you're willing to put that time into me, there is no way I'm not going to put that back into you now. Like, that showed me a lot. So, how much obviously he respected me and wanted to put into me. So, ever since then, we just got on really well in Romania. Romania was probably one of the best experiences that I had. Like, probably the best experience of my life for me. And just in terms of the shit we got up to, it was absolutely wild. The stories that we saw from Romania are fucking...
Go on.
The
I don't know if I would love to, but obviously, like, all I will say is the bodybuilding part was amazing and we had an incredible experience, but the in-between part, we did nothing but just laugh and just mess around and just, it was like being kids.
But that's important, right? You can't just be super serious because it must be such a difficult sport sometimes. And I think if you can't have a laugh with it,
it made being away from like my family a lot easier because like I've never really been away from Maddie or Freya, and then I've never not had them at a show, and then I've never been abroad to compete. So all that combined, and there's not coming off the stage with disappointment and not really having her there was like awful. So having Rhys there to just have a bit of a laugh with was class.
Yeah, I think that's another. Oh, there we go. I think that's another thing as well, especially when you're going somewhere you don't really know very well, you're not familiar with the environment.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to a whole new country, you're prepping for probably what you want to be your biggest moment as well. And I think, you know, when you're sat on your own, you're in a lot of your own thoughts. Having just anyone there really just to do fun shit with just helps you, you know, you don't stress, you take your mind off, you know, because at the end of the day, when you are in a prep, and especially at someone like Lewis's level, it's just constantly on your mind. You don't switch off, so you need something there.
He helped me a lot with a lot of things. I just said to him, "This is all." Like when we were in Romania, like a lot of the things I was just like, right, Rhys, these are the things I need. These are the things I need to do. Obviously, he knows I'm thinking about one thing. I'm thinking about the stage, so he's preparing everything I need. He's getting me ready. He's making sure I'm where I need to be on time. He's making sure I'm ready for what I need to do.
Yeah, you don't want to be checking the schedule.
You don't. Do you know the difference that makes though to someone like me is insane.
This is like some of the things he only asked me to shave. You asked me to shave your ass.
Got it done, I guess. No?
He was absolutely down for it. Do you know what the weird thing was though? He actually asked me before I asked him if he could, which I thought was a bit weird. I'm joking.
Actually, it must have been nice to have like a familiar face there and a laugh, because
it was my first opportunity to get to know him, and then we clicked really well, and that's when I'd at the time I'd been looking for to fill a bit of an opportunity with business and stuff, so it kind of fit the mark there as well.
Yeah, you have a new business venture which we will touch on.
Yes.
At some point. But yeah, no, obviously Rhys has spoken on the podcast before about how much of an influence you've been on him, and obviously you're the reason that he moved to Hull. How's that been like, having Rhys up here? And Rhys, if you could, because obviously last time we had you on, you hadn't moved, you were still in Connecticut.
Yeah.
I know this is the first time we spoke to you.
And I know a lot of people, just to pop it in there, may not recognise Rhys because he's put on about 150 kilos since you last saw him.
He's actually eaten himself.
Yeah, like, I'm actually not deprived of food now and feel a lot healthier.
He's got a big veiny bicep.
Yeah. He's still conditioned to be fair. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. That's going to be the importance of this reverse phase now that I'm in. So obviously that's going to just, you know, that's going to be down to me, you know, being sensible and not being an idiot, and obviously just basically doing what this man tells me to.
Yeah.
But in terms of, you know, moving to Hull, when Lewis actually asked me to move to Hull before Romania. Funnily enough, it was actually at the British. It was when we was on the way to Tesco to go and buy his snacks for the weekend ready for him, Freya and Maddie.
He's good influence on snacks. I need this guy around me more.
Yeah, good choice.
Yeah, help him for his off-plan meals, which we will be sorting out tonight.